once I thought I was gonna hear
Some
all
wild
types of crazy shit.
Yeah,
too.
we all thought that.
We all thought we gonna have little people, old people, celebrities,
Men.
Yeah.
We thought we gonna be. I was like, oh, hide your women, hide your everything.
But here's what I would ask you all: like, put yourself in his shoes. You're a billionaire, and all of this is done. He's in jail almost a year now, right?
Yeah.
October will make a year.
Yeah.
In MDC, right? In Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get out. What chances we got?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
It's hard.
Nah, this shit is fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't know.
The Abercrombie and Fish guys is home, and they did all types of felonious bullshit to little boys and shit like that.
Travel.
And they got out with $5 million bail. He put up 50, his plane, his houses, everything.
All that.
And they said no. Nah.
Listen.
Nah, this
I
shit
can't
ain't
wait to
fair.
have him on the show. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't wait to have him on the show.
Speaking into existence, right?
Yeah.
That's how we do
Come
it.
on. Like, I'm not trying to
I
be
was
funny.
with Christian
We
in
all
L.A., and I told him, make sure he talks to him, man. Tell him I said, hold your head, man. This shit is crazy, though. But, you know, his hands ain't
clean.
completely clean. But
But
it's not what he's dealing with.
exactly.
And that's the bullshit. Like, if you know what you was into or whatever, you know. I keep saying maybe the only thing I can say, because they didn't let him go, is maybe there's something we don't know. That they
Yeah, because
know.
this is a vengeance from somewhere else, right? It's like
I believe it's G.I.
But you
Joe,
can't have
no
it.
one
My thing
knows.
is, you can't have it. In fairness to the situation, you cannot have a trial with somebody, right? Go to the trial. You lose all that stuff as the prosecution. You have him on prostitution. Let's say, you know what I mean. You basically embarrassed the man because that's all they did. Talked about his personal life.
yeah.
It's no
He's
point.
a freak.
It's no point. Yeah, like who? Like if we start talking about everything that everybody does in their bedroom, I'm sure we wouldn't look at each other the same way.
See what you just said? So I'm going to use my trial. When we went through what we was going through, I hired private investigators for everyone, including the prosecutors, the FBI agents. So we found out where they lied. The judge said, we're not letting you use this evidence, even though we know he lied.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let it come into court. I'm not putting a federal agent on the stand, Chargell, and was like, but here's proof. This is huge, like, to our case. He wouldn't do it. If I was Diddy, I would have investigated the judge, the fucking prosecutor, and find all the little sexual freakish habits because they got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they touched a little boy or something. Let's talk about it, nigga. Like, see, when you got the money, my trial was over $14 million. We had the resources to pay. That's the feds really harp on strategically crippling you financially.
Yeah.
So you can't defend yourself. That's why the conviction's so high.
Yeah.
And everyone cops out.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the money to keep fighting.
Because you don't want to keep paying, and you like, fuck it. Let me keep my money. Fuck it. Let me get a deal.
They're like, yeah. We'll give you time served. You just
Yes.
lose everything. Just admit that you're guilty.
And that's the reality. You know, there was a moment in my trial, they gave us an offer. 3 offers came through in the whole time before we went to trial. The last offer was no jail time, just probation for both me and Irv.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to tell on Preem. And I tell the prosecutor when she said it, because we're all at the table talking, and I was at every motion hearing. I was at everything. I didn't want to miss nothing because I want to know what's being said and everything. What could I do? And I turned to Chagall. I said, tell them set the fucking date. Let's get to trial.
Mm-hmm.
And she got like, who? Like I'm giving you a great deal, and this is how you're talking. And Chagall looked at me like, hold on, and told her, let me talk to my client outside. And I looked at him because, first and foremost, he doesn't represent rats.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you asking me to tell on someone? And like that's what I looked at him like, are you switching up on me right now?
Right.
So we go outside, and he says, Chris, I understand how you feel. He said, but I cannot guarantee, even though I know you're innocent, a win in this Southern District with 12 people and this judge. And I said, Jerry, what the fuck? I said, I can't go and make up stories that I have nothing to tell on. I said, so what are you telling me? He said, I'm just telling you, Chris. He's trying to get me to say do it. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, I never seen this in my entire career. They're breaking all federal guidelines to give you a way out.
Yeah.
And I said, well, Jerry, if that's the case, if I got to go to jail and fight it from inside out to overturn it later, then that's what the fuck God wants me to do, then I'm doing it. So let's go in there and do it. He looked at me. He just patted me on my back and said, I'm with you. And we went in there and said, set the date. And that's how the trial got started. But again, I don't know how that situation like that is a hell of a... I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's how real it is. So it's like when I hear shit, I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. And I know what Diddy's dealing with, like, it's fucking nuts, man.
Yes.
And being that as wealthy as he is, and
To live the way you live.
the way he lived,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I didn't live nothing like that. Irv didn't live nothing like that. So at the end of the day, and Irv lived better than me. So at the end of the day, you know, it's like what?
That's definitely a mindfuck. You in a situation where, like you said, the even just the food quality that you eat every day, your intake.
Yes.
Yeah.
He probably has a diet.
Yes.
You have a
Yeah.
diet that you eat,
Definitely.
and now they just
He's got
mix
chefs.
spoons. Yeah, he got chefs.
He's only dealing with the finest of fur.
Yeah. Your mattress level, you know what I
You know what
mean?
I
And
mean?